All right, guys, now we're gonna do, we did push-pull the last time. This is legs, bicep, shoulder press. We wanna start out with a high step up to work the glutes. What we're gonna do is a combination. I'm gonna demonstrate one, then I'm gonna get Mark to do it. You're gonna bring your hip forward, your knees not gonna cross your toes. You're gonna extend the hip nice and tall. Pause there for a sec, tap, and go out. Do 5 that way. 5, and you come down. For every rep you come up, you tap, you do 5 out. It's gonna be balanced. You're gonna work your glute med that way, and you're gonna work the other glute on this side. So you'll do that 5 times each side. So we'll do a coaching lesson. Let's see if Mark can do it properly. If this is too high for you guys, if you're under 6 feet tall, you need to go a little bit lower. So you're gonna lean forward and step up. Under control, tap with your toe, and now go out and away. 1, 2, you feel in the outer hip there. Mark's a runner. He's got a big race coming up. We've been working on his glute med. And how's your times been since you've been training?
6 minutes faster.
6 minutes faster in a short amount of time. And I just think it's just, you're more efficient. And come back and worked on the flexibility. The best is yet to come. Perfect, so that's the technique that we want to do. And the next one we're gonna do is bicep curls. So Mark, if you want to demonstrate the proper technique before we get into the circuit, find a weight that you can do around 15 reps with, because it is a 30-second time trial for this one. And curl up. What I like to do is to make sure the shoulders are back. I have them lean back slightly. You're not arching your back, you're just pivoting. So you get a good bicep curl there versus your shoulders rolling forward. Good. Bicep curl. So we can do them that way. You can do a hammer curl if you want. You can do it supinated up. Up, both at the same time. Good, and take a little break there. Good job. We're gonna do body weight squats now. Our hands are gonna be straight out. You sit your hips back, and you wanna make sure your knees aren't over the toes. It's not gonna be a big deal if they do, you're not gonna die, but this way we're working our hamstrings and our glutes. There is a different kind of squat we do, more of an Olympic one where we stay upright and your knees go forward. This one is just working your hips and hamstrings, so go ahead, Mark. So make sure that you keep your knees out, open up the knees as you sit back, toes out slightly, and we want to make sure wider feet a bit. Toes out, stick your butt back, that's it. Stick the butt out more, stick the butt. Good, couple more times. So you notice his back angle is increasing. Sink back. Yep, sink back a little bit more. We gotta work on that technique. There you go. So, all right, so why don't we try it here? Why don't we do it here? So sometimes it's good to have a reference point like that. See how I stick versus having you do that. Let's correct that. So stick your butt back, walk forward a little bit. Sit, imagine you're sitting on a dinner table, you got a nice little meal waiting for you. Sit back, stick the butt out, hang on to that for a sec, and puff the chest out. That's it, now stand up. Perfect, so we're all about perfect technique. Perfect, drive up. Is that more comfortable? You get tactile feedback. Don't rely on that bench, and he's getting fatigued and time. Now we're gonna do rear delt. You're doing awesome, champ. We're gonna do some rear delts. You're gonna grab this and work on some flies. We're just gonna attach this here. And it's good to see the back side of it. So all you're gonna do, Mark, is just retract that way. Okay, and want to make sure when a lot of people do this, guys, you don't want to initiate the shoulder blade, because what we're working on is your posterior deltoid. We don't want rhomboid. So if anything, he's going to let his shoulder blades apart, bring his arms just out to the side a little bit, just a few inches. If you have a partner helping you out, you want to hold on here. So the incorrect way is to squeeze the shoulder blades and pull back. Bunch up the shoulder blades. You'll feel in the wrong spot. So keep them apart. Keep your shoulders down. Just short range out. You feel right there, Mark? Tactile feedback is huge, guys. Get someone to tap. Okay, excellent. That's it, guys. That is a circuit. Now we're actually going to do it. You ready to rock? Start with a step up. So the step up is the only one that you're actually doing 5. You're doing 5 step ups, and for each 5 step ups, you do the hip extension out. Ready? Go. Tap out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slow on the way down. There you go. So eccentrically control. Brace your abs. Come back down. Nice, under control. There you go. So keep that relationship with your hip. Good, you can feel that on both sides. We're only gonna do one side for now. 2 more, let's say. Hip up. Okay, good. Really fight it. 1 more. Excellent. Now we're gonna do bicep curls. So again, Mark, let's have you lean back a little bit and then curl that way, okay? Well, without arching your back, you're just bending back. Just a different technique there, just to make sure your shoulders don't roll forward. We're gonna do 30 seconds of that, starting now, and go. Good. Don't be afraid to push it here. When your technique breaks down, you can go to a lighter weight. Keep going, 15 seconds down. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Technique's breaking down, drop that weight. We're gonna go to the 10 pounds. Just burn it out now. Don't be afraid to get it. Go heavy, but also work your way down. Curl, shoulders pinned back. Elbow is just under the shoulder. Good, 15. 10 seconds, excellent, excellent, excellent. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, drop back down. Now we do the squats. We'll get rid of this. Let's get rid of that weight there, Mark. So we're gonna squat onto the bench. And Mark's having a little bit of trouble with this because he has tight hip flexors, so it's okay. That's why we want to sit back, create a butt. You open up your knees, so you bring your hips back, shoulders puffed up. Grab a seat there, puff. Nice. Now stand up. Good. And imagine you're gripping the floor. Steer the floor with your feet. Grip it and spread the floor apart. Excellent. So with time, that's going to improve. We don't need to add any weights, guys. Work on body weight stuff first. Couple more. This is going to really burn your legs. Up. Get rid of that little hitch. Don't hitch. Up. Good. Stick your butt out as you sit. Yeah, he's got a tight hip flexor. That's why his tailbone's tucking. It's okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to add one more. We forgot to add this during. We're going to go find a line. You're going to in, out, out. High steps in, out, out. Just like that. Okay? So you're going to lead with one leg. Lead with the right leg. You're going to straddle that line. And go. In, out, out, in, out, out. Okay, good. 15 seconds of that. Then we're going to switch sides. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. You're doing great. You're doing great. Nice to work on the legs, do some anaerobic stuff in between. Now switch sides, lead with the other leg. Boom, boom, out, out. So you need imaginary line, soft legs, quickly as you can, under control. This is also training your brain too, guys. You're trying to tell your body to move to a certain point. There's a term named neuroplasia. Your brain will develop new pathways. It's still in its early stages, but the research is very promising. So doing ladders, even if you're the elderly, it's really important to do this kind of work. And time. Let's do the rear delt now. 30 seconds, but under control. How are you feeling now? Scale 1 to 10. 10, you're exhausted.
6.
You should be at a 6, 7, maybe 8. You shouldn't be to the point where you're going to pass out. That's not the idea of it. No, don't retract the shoulders, remember. Good, just like that. Short range, good. So we don't want any movement here. This is where you should be feeling it. There it is, Mark. 15 seconds left. You're doing great. Head's in a neutral, spine. Neutral position, spine's aligned. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There you go. Good job, champ. Get a drink. So he did that. He missed the pound. I'm going to make him do another set because of that. So you take a 30-second recovery, grasp yourself, get your mindset, do another set if that's easy, do a third for a total of 3 sets. Okay, guys, we're going to come back at you with Sarah. She's going to rock out the next circuit. Stay tuned.